Hi, everyone, and welcome to Nightly News. I'm your host, Hannah Kinser, and today there have been important decisions made as the conclusion of the First Lateran Council and Ninth Ecumenical Council has been completed. Today was the final time that the 300 bishops, as well as Pope CHIS II, would gather in the Lateran Palace to discuss and reaffirm many of the decrees made previously. The first being that the Concordant of Worms was affirmed today, which stated that there was a separation between the emperor's power and the pope's power. As stated last year, this was affirmed that the pope would have the power to choose bishops for the church, while the emperor would have the power to veto if he disagreed with the decisions. This has many aspects for the communities, both here in Rome as well as in the Holy Roman Empire. This means that the political and ecclesial power has been somewhat separated so that the church may focus on matters of the church and not have as much input from matters of the state. This also means that from Antipope Gregory VIII, all of his words and writings have now been verified as heretical, and anyone following these is at risk of being excommunicated from the church. Additionally, decrees were made about bishops, that a person may not go to another bishop if he was denied communion by his own bishop. This also means that monks may only follow the guidance of their bishop, but may not go to another if they disagree with their own bishop's guidance. This also means that lay people may not exercise power over their own bishop, as the bishop has been chosen to protect the people. There are some aspects for bishops as well, that they cannot be in the position only for money or to climb the ladder for higher rankings. If that is the case, they are at risk of anathema from the church. Additionally, in marriage, a priest may not be married, may not have any concubines, or live in a house with a woman. There are some exceptions to this rule if absolutely necessary, as stated in the First Nicene Council, such as a mother or sister, or aunt, if no other option is available. This also means that any priest who is married, now the marriage is nullified, and that priest must pay penance to be received back into the church for the sin that has been committed. Additionally, there has been protection orders sent out that states that anyone on a pilgrimage going to either Jerusalem or to Rome is protected by the church. Anyone who robs that person is at risk of excommunication from the church, which means spiritual death. This also means anyone who has joined the Crusades to fight for our brothers and sisters in Christian communities that are at risk of persecution from Muslims will still receive remission of sins as stated previously, as well as their families and possessions will be protected while they are gone by the Holy Roman Church. Additionally, anyone who has gone has taken the sign of the cross, but has not journeyed on their venture to fight in the Lord's army, has from this coming Easter in just a couple of weeks until next Easter to complete their journey. If that is not completed, there is risk of excommunication and denial of entry into the church, as well as denial of communion. We hope that you have been updated by these new decrees and reaffirmations of decrees by the First Lateran Council. We thank you for joining us tonight. Have a good evening.